Hi, everybody. Welcome to Science Lab today. Today, we're going to be doing a Science Lab STEM challenge using science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And we're going to use it with our story about Jonathan, who helped his friend. Now, the name of our challenge is Jonathan's Friendship Challenge. In the story we read today, Jonathan helped save his friend. He used arrows to send a signal so his friend would know it was not safe. He shot 3 arrows beyond a rock, and then his friend knew that he needed to get out of town. So, in today's STEM challenge, you're going to create a bow and an arrow that you can shoot beyond a rock, kind of like Jonathan did. The materials that you might use, you can find around your home with your grown up. Be sure your grown up gives you permission to use them. But some things that are good to use for this challenge include yarn, cotton balls, string, Q-tips, tape, popsicle sticks, straws, regular paper, construction paper, and pipe cleaners. So the first thing you're going to do is gather the kinds of materials that you might be able to use. After you've gathered your materials, you're going to think about how you would make it. You're going to design it. How would you make your bow? What materials are you going to use? How are you going to make your arrows? What kind of materials are you going to use? Good engineers and scientists sketch a picture of what it will look like. So sketch a picture of what your bow will look like, what your arrow will look like, and label the materials that you're going to use in your picture so you know what your design is. After you've created your design, then you can move on and you can start creating your bow and creating your arrow. You can make 3 arrows just like Jonathan had in his story. Be sure to use the plan you made. After you create your bow and arrow, the next step is going to be to test it. So you can go outside or go to a place in your home where it's quiet, put a rock or some kind of target on the ground or on the floor, step back about 3 feet and test out your bow and arrow. Can you shoot the arrow so that it goes past the rock to send a signal, just like Jonathan did for his friend? Does it work? Do you need to change something? If you need to change something in the design, add something or take it back, that's the next step. Revise your bow, revise your arrows, and work with them and stick with them to get them to work. Think about what worked well, what was challenging while you're doing it. Best of all, have fun experimenting. And if it doesn't work, try something different and keep trying until you get something that works. That's the way real scientists work. Be sure you're using the materials safely and not aiming them at people. Remember, you're just shooting them beyond the rock to send a signal. If you make a really cool bow and arrow, send a picture to us. We'd love to see all the different engineering designs that our VBS kids make. Thank you and have fun creating and doing science.